Yo, Muddy Waters Podcast, episode, man, I think this episode 17, 18, I don't even know, man. I'm just coming off this series, bro. This shit was crazy, but I just want to say first and foremost, shout out to everybody who's been fucking with the podcast so far. Everybody who's been fucking with the series, you know, that show of love, man. This is the most plays I've ever gotten, like, off anything that I've done, so I appreciate y'all niggas, man. This is my first YouTube video. All you niggas can see me in the camera if you looking at this shit on YouTube. All you motherfuckers asked for this shit, so y'all better support and show some love, because a nigga worked hard to make this shit happen for y'all, man. So y'all definitely tune in, show some love to the podcast, show some love to the YouTube, subscribe. I'm doing some giveaways soon. I'm doing a lot of shit soon, man, for y'all niggas. All you ungrateful motherfuckers. I'm just playing. But I'm here right now, man, with my boy. A lot of y'all know this nigga, you know.
Hey, man.
For the thirsty ladies.
Yeah,
y'all see.
You know who it is, man. It's your favorite officer's favorite officer, Officer G Walls, a.k.a. Officer Bay.
You heard? Try to put your radio voice on.
Come on, man. That's my radio voice, you know? Something smooth like.
Yeah. What's going on, though, bro?
Man, chilling. I'm feeling full, you know what I'm saying? You seen the good Jamaican food I was just eating, you feel me?
Yeah. Had you a good yardie plate.
You feel me? Yardie, boy.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming on the show, though, my man.
Definitely, man. I appreciate you having me.
For sure, bro. You know, a lot of people don't know we go way back.
Way back, like what? 4 flats?
Like 4 flats on the motherfucking dirt bike.
On the dirt
bikes don't even got 4 fucking tires on that bitch.
You a fool, man. You a clown.
4 flats on a mongoose?
On a mongoose bike. Doing mad tricks.
Tell you. Word, bro. So for the people who don't know you, man, like, because a lot of people follow you on social media. And they see the shit you post, or they'll see people reposting you and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, tell the people where you from, bro.
Where I'm from, I can't say I'm from one specific place. I'm from, like, everywhere, as you know. Everybody else might know. My pops is in the military, so I really, like, technically lived around the world. You know, I lived in Germany for, like, between, like, 6 and 8 years. Moved back to the United States. Lived in Kansas, Kentucky, Virginia, and then I moved down here, so I kind of, like, been around the world.
Yeah. Been around the world.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You know the vibes.
Yeah. So, when did you move to South Carolina?
I moved to South Carolina back in 2004. Yeah.
Word.
2004, I was going into the 10th grade. Old, you know what I'm saying? I'm an old head.
You was in the 10th grade in 2004?
10th grade, B. I'm an old head.
God damn,
OG
nigga.
In the game. Come on now.
I wasn't even in the 6th grade.
Come on now.
I was in 6th grade in 06.
I'm an old head. Look at me, too. I'm aging like wine. Come on, man.
Tell you. I ain't gonna lie, man. I aspire to look like you when I get your age, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, man. I'm 30 piece.
Yeah.
Steph Curry in the game.
Telling you. So, when you moved to South Carolina, like, was it a culture shock, or was it, like, you know, different being in a different environment, being from all of these different places, living in Germany, living on military bases and shit? Like, was it a culture shock moving to South Carolina?
I would say not really moving to South Carolina like that, but when we moved back to the States in general, you know what I'm saying? When we lived in Germany for a while, and then moving back to, when we moved to Virginia, that was more so of a culture shock, because, like, Germany doesn't have, like, a lot of the same stuff that we have over here in the United States. It's kind of the same because you live on a military post, so you're around a lot of people that's from the United States. But, like, we ain't know what Walmart was in Germany, you know what I'm saying? So we got over here, and it was like we was every day at Walmart, because that's the one-stop shop. You could get everything. So we was there every day. So that was a big culture shock. But moving to South Carolina from Virginia, that really wasn't too big of a deal. It's truthfully kind of like, it's almost the same, really. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Little small town. It's pretty much the same.
Did you like living overseas?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did. I think the stuff that I miss the most is, like, the weather. You know what I'm saying? Like, here it don't snow too crazy here. If it snow, You know what I'm saying? If they talk about it snowing in South Carolina, they shutting down the whole city. You know what I'm saying? In Germany, it was like you might get a whole foot of snow. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And everything's still going on like it's a regular day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I do miss the weather over there a little bit, but it's cool here.
Yeah, word. So when you moved here in 2004, like, you know, it was kind of hard to make friends, I guess, because shit, you had been going from state to state, losing touch with niggas. Yo. Did you feel like, I don't even need to make friends because we might move again? Or was you like, fuck it, I'm going to just get back to what I know?
So when we moved to South Carolina, my pops had just retired from the military. We was in Virginia, so I knew South Carolina was like it. We wasn't really moving too much anymore after that.
Oh, word.
Yeah, and it really wasn't... It was never too hard for me to really make friends like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of dude, I get along with anybody. I could get along, you black, white, Mexican, like I could get along with anybody. So it really wasn't hard to make friends. Then I played sports, so that made it even easier. When you play sports, as soon as you're on a team, you know what I'm saying? That's 12 to 15 people you friends with right there, and then they introduce you to people. So it wasn't never too hard to really make friends like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Nah.
What sports did you play?
I played basketball when
Trash.
Nah, you crazy.
Trash.
I'm still a walking 30 piece. Nah, listen, man. You see me out there on that court, like
trash, B.
You know, I'm not what I used to
hoop
be.
with you.
I'm not what.
Come on, we used to hoop in Fox Run.
Let's tell the people the truth, beloved. Like
I was trash.
Okay,
I was garbage.
Okay, we got that. We got that out the way. Now let's tell people the real truth about me, man. Come on, like. Nah,
I know G with the dreads, nigga.
You know, come on, yeah. You
I know you're Jeezy with the dreads, G with the Crown Vic,
with the baby blue Crown Vic, with white leather seats, patent white top. Come on, man.
Man, you ain't used to want to take niggas home, bro.
Come on, man. Listen, y'all was messing up my vibes. You know, my life is about a vibe, beloved. Like y'all little dudes is messing up my vibes. Y'all wanted rides everywhere. I'm like, nah.
He's like, bro, just take me to the circle. He was like, no.
Nah, cause
walk.
You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, I ain't really had nobody give me no rides like that. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out. When I was young, you know what I used to do? I was taking, listen. First of all, I've been working since I was like in I think 6th grade, so I always had money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I needed rides and all that, I was catching a cab.
Yeah.
I'm in 6th grade catching a cab like that. I worked hard to get my money and I paid a cab driver. Like,
what was you doing to get money in 6th grade, nigga?
Let me tell you this back. So we was living on the military post. So back then, you know, now the military people wear like the tan boots and all that, so they don't have to shine their boots. So back then they had to wear the leather joints to where you had to shine them. So I'm in 6th grade. They had a boot shining place. So I'm in there shining boots. Like, you shine the boot. The soldiers come. They, you know what I'm saying? They lazy. They don't want to shine their own boots. They come drop them off, shine them up real quick. They come back, pick them up. They give you your bread, and that's that. And like I said, though, I was in 6th grade. I ain't really had to ask my parents for too much because I had the money. Mm-hmm. So
how much did you getting off every fucking pair of boots you shine?
All right, so check this, right?
You was getting a quarter, ain't it?
Nah, you don't get too much money. Like that's serious. You don't get too much money off of it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my boy, his mom was dating the owner, right? Mm-hmm. So his mom was dating the owner. So she used to always get into it with him. So she taught us how to basically, you know what I'm saying? Kids don't do this at home, you know what I'm saying? But she taught us how to steal from him and kind of like get away with it, you know what I'm saying? So we was taking the full money. It was supposed to be like, all right, we were supposed to get a cut. Of course, the business was supposed to get a cut, but she was showing us to where like we was getting the whole cut. So yeah, I had some money.
You was jigging and finessing.
No, come on, man.
Chill.
Got to.
Grimy little dude.
Yeah, man. That's how you get it.
What's the name of the business so we can shout him out?
Man, that's a good question. That's a good question.
That nigga gonna come sue you.
Word.
That nigga got the beloved shirts.
Yeah, give me some of that beloved money. Nah, B.
Hell no, this nigga doing good.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Nigga came up off me.
Came up off of him. Now look at me.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You gotta turn legit from illegal.
Yeah, come on, man. I turned a negative into a positive.
Mm-hmm.
I went from living ashy to living classy.
Ashy to classy, nigga. So back then, what did you aspire to do? Was it sports?
Yeah, man, of course. I think that's all kids, you know what I'm saying? When you coming up and you in the sports, you really think like, yo, I'm lit enough to make it to the professionals, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I thought. I don't know why I would think that, because, I mean, I was nice, but, yo, to play professionally, you had to be a different type of nice. So, yeah, I wanted to play ball. I wanted to play ball overseas, but of course that ain't. I feel like I probably could have if I pushed for it hard enough. But when I got out of college, you know what I'm saying, I just started working, so I didn't even really push for it too hard. But I feel like I could have played somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. I'm doing all right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So when you found out that you know, sports life wasn't for you, it wasn't gonna work, it wasn't gonna happen, like, what was your next goal? What did you see, or was that all you saw for yourself? Because back then as a kid, you don't really think too far into the future. Some people think further than others, because you got niggas who don't even think about tomorrow.
Yeah,
but
that's a fact.
Back then, like, how far in the future were you thinking? What did you think outside of sports once you found out that shit wasn't going?
Man, truthfully, I ain't really put it in my head that it wasn't gonna happen until like maybe like late high school, college. You know what I'm saying? I always thought I still had a shot at it. But then once I started to see like, nah, this ain't really for me. You know, if you gonna go to the pros or something like that, you're gonna know probably by 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna have them teams on you like, nah, you the next LeBron. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it really wasn't like that. But I knew I was still nice. But like I said, to be in the pros, you got to be a different type of nice. So my pops was in law enforcement. So that's what, when I kind of like seen him, what he was doing, I was like, all right, yeah, bet. That's what I'm gonna end up doing.